The sun was slowly sinking behind the pine-covered mountains of northern Montana, painting the sky in deep shades of orange and purple. A long stretch of empty highway cut through the wilderness, silent except for the distant rumble of engines belonging to the Iron Serpents Motorcycle Club, a respected and feared biker group known across several states. Asterisk at the head of the formation, road rider, Hayes. Their president, leather jacket, steel-cold eyes, and a rugged face shaped by years on the road rider, wasn't the kind of man who scared his. He believed in two things, loyalty, and stepping in when someone needed help. Asterisk the bikers were returning from a charity ride when Ryder noticed something off near the Maplewood gas station. A dark blue SUV was parked awkwardly near the side entrance, engine running, windows half-tinted. But that wasn't what caught his attention. It was the movement inside. A small hand appeared in the back window, shaking, desperate, forming a shape Ryder instantly recognized. Thumb tucked in, fingers closing over it. Then again, asterisk, the universal American SOS hand signal for help me. Ryder's instincts snapped alive. He raised his hand, signaling the entire group to halt. Screeching tires, engines quieting one by one, bikers turning their heads. Scanning the area, Ryder spoke without taking his eyes off the SUV. Zeke, circle behind the vehicle. Hunter, on me. The rest of you, block the exits. Asterisk, nobody questioned him. They didn't need to. When Ryder's voice carried that tone, something serious was happening. Asterisk the SUV shifted, like the driver was preparing to pull away. Too late. Asterisk Zeke moved first, swinging his Harley behind the SUV so close the taillights reflected off his chrome exhaust. Ryder and Hunter rolled forward, blocking the front. Within seconds, the SUV was trap-boxed in by roaring machines and men who didn't hesitate. When a child was in danger, the small hand appeared again. This time, it trembled more violently. Asterisk Ryder stepped off his bike and walked straight to the driver's window, heavy boots crunching gravel beneath him. He knocked once, hard. Asterisk, open it. Asterisk the driver hesitated, eyes darting, breath quickening. But surrounded by 6 massive bikers, he eventually lowered the window. Asterisk Ryder leaned down, his voice low but deadly calm. Asterisk who's in the back? Asterisk the man stammered, nothing. Just my. Asterisk Ryder didn't wait for excuses. He stepped back, yanked the rear door open, and froze. Asterisk, sitting there, was a 14-year-old girl, wrists tied with a rope, cheeks stained with tears. Her eyes widened when she saw him, hope returning like a spark. Asterisk, I signaled, she whispered shakily. I didn't think anyone would notice. Asterisk Ryder softened. Kid, you signaled the right people. Asterisk Hunter climbed in, carefully cutting her ropes. Another biker wrapped his leather jacket around her shoulders to keep her warm. Asterisk behind them. 2 bikers pulled the driver out and pinned him to the ground. He didn't resist, not against men like these. Ryder placed a gentle hand on the girl's shoulder. You're safe now. We've got you. But deep inside, he knew this wasn't over. Because if one man was bold enough to kidnap her, someone else was involved. And the Iron Serpents were about to find out who. The kidnapped girl, whose name, they now learned, was Emily Carter, sat on Ryder's motorcycle, wrapped in his heavy jacket, still trembling. Her breaths came uneven and shallow, but at least she was safe. For now. Asterisk Hunter crouched beside her. Emily, can you tell us who took you? Was it just this man? Emily shook her head quickly, fear tightening her voice. No, there were 2 of them. The other one, he's still out there. They were taking me to an old cabin, somewhere in the woods. Ryder exchanged a knowing look with Zeke. A cabin in the woods means someone planned this, Ryder said, jaw tightening. This wasn't random. Before anyone could say more, the pinned-down kidnapper burst out. You don't know who you're messing with. If you interfere, you'll regret. He didn't get to finish. Zeke pressed a knee harder into his back. Buddy, we don't do threats, especially not when a kid's involved. Ryder knelt in front of the man, eyes cold as steel. Where's the cabin? Silence. The man clenched his jaw, refusing to speak. Asterisk Ryder stood up slowly. Fine, we'll find it ourselves. Emily tugged gently at Ryder's sleeve. I think I can guide you. I remember the road we took. Asterisk Ryder nodded once. Then, that's what we'll do. Asterisk Hunter called 911, giving the police their location and reporting the kidnapper in custody. But Ryder wasn't waiting for reinforcements. Not when there was another criminal loose and possibly another victim in danger. Asterisk, mount up, Ryder commanded. Asterisk, the Iron Serpents reacted instantly. Engines fired back to life. Headlights cut through the dimming evening. Emily was carefully transferred to Hunter's bike so Ryder could lead the charge. Asterisk, just point the way. Kid, Ryder said, we'll handle the rest. Asterisk, they rolled out, a wall of thunder tearing across the road. Emily guided them through back roads, gravel paths, and narrow forestry trails. The deeper they went, the darker the woods grew. The air turned cold, heavy with tension. Finally, Emily pointed ahead. That's the place. Asterisk, an old wooden cabin, sat at the edge of a clearing. One dim light glowed from inside. Ryder raised his fist signal to stop. Asterisk Zeke, flank left. Hunter, right side, the rest with me. Asterisk, no hesitation. No doubt they didn't think twice. As they approached, the cabin door burst open. A tall man bolted out, gun in hand. Asterisk, there she is. Get away from asterisk, bang. A warning shot fired into the air to scare them off. But these were bikers, not cowards. Asterisk Hunter tackled the man from the side, knocking the gun to the dirt. Zeke was on him next, pinning him down with practiced efficiency. The man thrashed wildly, but he was no match for two trained bikers who lived rugged lives. Asterisk Emily covered her ears, tears streaking down her face. Ryder walked to her and rested a reassuring hand on her back. Asterisk, it's over, he whispered. He can't hurt you anymore. Asterisk sirens soon echoed through the trees as police arrived to arrest both kidnappers. Officers praised the Iron Serpents, but the bikers brushed it off. Ryder looked at Emily with a soft, fatherly expression. Emily, you were brave. That signal saved your life. Asterisk, she gave a shaky smile. And you didn't think twice. Asterisk, Ryder smirked. We never do when it comes to protecting someone. Asterisk, the Iron Serpents rode away into the night, engines fading, leaving behind a rescued girl, in a story that the entire state would talk about for years.